Last week, we talked about what men shouldn't say to their wives. Well, this week, what women shouldn't say to their husbands. Let's talk about it. Let's start off with be a man. Really? I am a man. Maybe not your version of a man, but I'm a man. Like, with especially the young guys, like you're putting a lot of pressure on them because they're probably thinking, like, what am I supposed to be? A woman? Like, stop with that. So last week I said, men, don't tell your wives you act just like your mother. Same thing this way. Ladies, do not tell your husbands you act like your father. It could be a dangerous territory. One, they might be insulted because if their dad was a piece of shit, then they're going to be insulted and they're going to just think of all the bad stuff. But a lot of times you're going to get that I'm proud my father was the man, made me the man who I am today. So that's how it's gonna go. That's how you're gonna hear it majority of the time. Like if my wife was to say that to me, I'd probably be the one that would be like, "He's the greatest man on the planet," because that's our father. That's that's who you looked up to as a kid, right? Here's another one. Why can't you be more like who? Like your friend's husband, like your friend at work. Why? What does that mean? Like comparison doesn't motivate, right? To me, I'm gonna be like seek anani. And if you don't know what seek anani means, shkochu. If you don't know what shkochu is, go talk to an Albanian, go talk to a Turk, and they'll tell you what that means. Here's another one. Fine, do whatever you want. Well, okay, I will. But I already know what's gonna happen, and I'm still gonna do it. I'll give you an example. Gotta go play golf with the boss. The boss invites me. I gotta go play golf with the boss, right? So I explain it. And it's like, well, you said this is like your third time now. You're playing this week. Thought you said you weren't gonna play. Well, when the boss invites you, what are you gonna say? No. So of course, fine. Do whatever you want. Okay. I do whatever I want. Here's the thing. If I stay home, the gray came for a reason. It was not gray prior to marriage, right? The boldness was not there. After marriage, it's getting there. So here's the thing. I stick around, some kind of argument is going to happen. So you might as well go out, enjoy the nice 4.5 hours of golf, and then come home to whatever it is that you're going to come home to. More gray hairs. One of my favorite ones. You never help. Really? Really? I, you didn't see me. I washed the dishes for you. Yes, for you. I vacuumed. I picked up the clothes. I washed some clothes. I did some whatever, throwing out the garbage, cleaned the garage. You don't know. You don't know. But then you come home, you re-vacuum, you redo the dishes, and it's like, I never help. Well, then you know what? Like I said previously, seek anani. I won't help no more. Another one. It's your job to. It's my job to do what? Yes, take care of you, the household, the kids. That's the man's priority, right? That's his job. What else is his job? Because I hate those honeydews. Honeydew this, honeydew that, honeydew this, honeydew that. Like, and then I'm talking about the comment before, you never help. Well, I got honeydews, so I do help. Again, seek anani. Here's one, and I've actually heard this from a family member say this to her husband. I don't need you. Then why are you with him? Why spend all those years with him? Why waste your time and his time? Or is it just a threat to have him kiss your ass? It's the worst thing to say. It's absolutely the worst thing to say because I'll tell you what I saw and experienced. The relationship ends, so it just dragged on for an extra 5 or 6 years, and it ends. So it, I don't need you is not the smartest thing to say. It's stupid. Which then turns into like the guy saying, I'm done, or you say, I'm just done. I'm done. Well, again, there's the threat. It doesn't make sense. If you're done, then move on. There's no point of trying to get a control. That's what it seems like. You're just trying to get a control over him because the person that was saying that, like, I'm done, I don't need you, also threw in the, I'm going to take the kids away from you. Like, stop, be a woman, respect each other. He should respect you. You should respect him. And, those are silly things that I would never say. I would never want you to say to your husbands. It's just crazy. I would never want a husband to say that to their wives. It's ridiculous, but I've seen that firsthand and it went to trash. So if you want your relationship to go to trash, say it. Waste another 3 to 5 years of your life with him. And then next thing you know, you're in debt and trying to figure it out and starting from scratch all over again with 5 years wasted that you can't get back. So those are my thoughts on these. At the end of the day, we're all just trying to survive a group project that lasts a lifetime. So if you've said any of these before, don't panic. Just apologize immediately. Ladies, we love you. We just don't like hearing that. Now I want to hear from the husbands. What's the one phrase that instantly ruins your mood? Drop your comment. I want to read them all. And ladies, we're simple creatures. Feed us, respect us, and try to understand us. It's not that complicated. All right. I'm about to go make sure I didn't say any of this today. Until next week, Q&A Wednesday. I'll see you then. Like, subscribe, drop your comments, and learn from my mistakes.